numbers and draw walks, well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Ball one. Lifted the other way out to left center. And plenty of room for Anderson, and there's one away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Boone.
Now at the plate, Brett Boone. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Lou Gehrig comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-2. High pop up. Molina shading to his right. 2 down.
Batting fifth.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Finley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Drilled to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Finley is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. And that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Stepping in, Dwight Evans. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the... At the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to first. Scooped up. And there's 1 away. Standing in, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Niekro, a veteran at 39 years of age. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Into the box now, Greg Jones, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 35, Phil.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Phil Niekro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. In now, Jackie Robinson. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick. Strike 10. The throw.
0-1's the count.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still... ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Cliff Lee.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Lee.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pee Wee Reese. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Dan. Murphy now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Cobb is going to have room out there as he puts this away to new inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ty Cobb. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Cobb, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
So coming to the plate, Willie Stargell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball swung on and missed.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And I'll tell you what, you'd be hard-pressed to find a matchup that would produce differing numbers such as the ones we have here. So digging in now, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. They trail this one. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Boone. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. First delivery to him on the way. Lou Gehrig is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debo, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Steve Finley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a throw over and the runner back in standing. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. In his career, Hayward is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Popped him up. Kendrick moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Riding in once again, Garrett Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garrett Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
2-0 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Now batting, Greg Jones. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Into center field, line drive base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Greg Jones has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on.
Leading off for the Hawks.
Now the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Not close with the knuckleball that time. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hayward tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Evans is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 31.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Cliff Lee. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is He's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pee Wee Reese comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cobb comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Daniel Murphy steps in now. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
In now, Brett Boone. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Stepping up now, Lou Gehrig. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Steve Finley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. a good pitch there as Finley misses it for strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Popped high in the air. Kendrick waits on it. And that's the third out. Ready for another chance? Willie Stargell. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Fouled away. Now Lee will try it again, 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Nice job there, taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So 2 are good.
Anderson.
First offering on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Finley. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh? I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home. Last half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Hawks, the right fielder, Jake Beggs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. And Robinson will throw him out. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
J.D. Davis has moved.
Attention, please. He's hitting. J.D. Davis.
And he takes ball one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Still 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Trevor May will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Victor Reyes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Pee Wee Reese is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diego Castillo is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Castillo. Leading off for the Phillies, the shortstop, Greg Jones.
First pitch on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, third baseman, Howard.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready on 0-2. And swinging there is Kendrick as he sends this one on the ground to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Daniel Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Brett Boone. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And that's the second out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Striding in, Lou Gehrig. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robinson trying to get there. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the center fielder, Ty.
Craig Kimbrell will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Shot back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Stargell is digging for home. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
The batter, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson.
To the plate now, Garrett Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2. Here it is.
Nope.
Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Roenis Elias. Come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Austin Barnes will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. a solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work done in the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
Here now with
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting off in the National League East, the Hawks defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. The New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Nats 8-6. The Diamondbacks took down the visiting Braves 1-0. The Cardinals got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-0. The Milwaukee Brewers totaled 13 hits as a team as they crushed the Cubs 12-3. The Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Hawks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Nola is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Nola has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, Ty.
Digging in, Ty Cobb, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to first. Gehrig will win the race to first easily, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Ryan Yarbrough is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Digging in, Pee-wee Reese. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he misses with it, 1-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Now in the box, Brett Boone. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready now, Willie Stargell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 8, Willie Stargell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And now pitch on the way. 2-0.